All right, here we go. We got our first game, and we can already see that this team is quite weak to Trick Room. Who would have guessed? Also, they're running Palafin. Again, Palafin and a lot of those Pokemon on the other side of the field are big threats. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lead Farigiraf Annihilape. That's a weird lead because Annihilape wants Tailwind. Well, Annihilape is gonna be a final Gambiter. We are then going to lead our Bolvia in the back with Dondozo. So what's going to happen here is he's going to lead two threats. Boom. Those are two big threats on the other side of the field. What am I going to do about two big threats? I'm going to Trick Room with Farigiraf to set up for the next Pokemon, and then I'm going to try and Final Gambit into Palafin. Let's see how this goes. The thing we're worried about is if they protect the Palafin and Dazzling Gleam or something else on Dragapult. Okay, so he went for Reflect, right? That's okay. We are going to bring in our Bolvia, and he brings in Dragonite. He has two Dragon-type Pokemon on the other side of the field, which is not good for him. What we're going to do here is we are going to go for a Psychic. A Psychic, okay, into Dragonite. And then we're going to go for Dazzling Gleam, or I could Terrestrialize into something else. What Pokemon does he have in the back? He has some big threats in the back. Let's go ahead and just Dazzling Gleam. Okay, he's turning into a normal type. Armor Tail protected me from that extreme speed. Now, do you see how important that is? Alright, so now that he's a normal type, let's go for Psychic into... we'll go for Psychic into Dragapult, and we'll go for Dazzling Gleam again. We're going to try and kill Dragapult this turn, even though we're not going to be able to. So his Dragonite cannot spam extreme speed as long as Farigiraf's on the field, so we are going to make sure he does not kill Farigiraf. We're going to go into a Fairy type with Farigiraf to protect it from any Dragon type moves, and then we're going to use Dazzling Gleam with our Bolvia to try and deal some more damage. So you can already see that although the Pokemon on my team are not huge threats, I've just shut down his offense, you know? He's not able to use extreme speed. He has set up two walls, but he's still taking damage. And our Bolvia is doing good damage with Dazzling Gleam. Alright, we'll turn the timer on because this guy's taking a while. Alright, 30 seconds left. I believe in VGC, if you don't make a move before the time runs out, his Pokemon are just going to use the same moves again. So if he doesn't make any moves in the next 15 seconds, his Pokemon are going to use like Light Screen and Extreme Speed again, and that'd basically be a waste of a turn for him. So let's see. Yep, it looks like his AI took over because he just did the same stuff again. Alright, and we are going to do the same thing again because that worked quite well. We're going to go Psychic into Dragonite, Dazzling Gleam into Dragapult. Even though the game didn't really go as it should have, it didn't play to its fullest, you can still see how the team works. The team definitely struggles against other teams that I don't understand. You see Pokemon that aren't really staples or don't really show up too often, and then the team can struggle because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. So that is definitely a weakness of the team that needs to be thought of. I feel like whenever you run into things that aren't staples, you really want to go with one of your strong theoretical leads. So whereas I just led Farigiraf Annihilape this game, that is a reactive lead. You'd want to lead either Farigiraf Murkrow or Dondozo Tatsugiri, because that's a strong lead theoretically. That's something that the opponent would have to react to or try and shut down, which is usually not in their favor. Alright, so now we are still grass normal, so we're just going to go for Energy Ball, and that should be it. Mousehold is not a very strong Pokemon. Defensively, it can definitely nuke some things. Unfortunate, it was kind of a waste of a game, but again, seeing how the leads work was true. He picked Pokemon, we led against him, and we won, even though he quit after the third turn. You know, that it shows that even the first turn thing of like final gambiting the Palafin, that's big. Setting up Trick Room for the next Pokemon because Annihilape's gonna take down itself and the other Pokemon. You know, that these things are just so strong, and I keep talking about it, but this is a team I'm very proud of. You see, I haven't run too many games. I'm only 1145. I haven't won every game either. Alright, let's just hop into another one. That one was good, except for him leaving, but, you know, seeing how the leads worked is good. This team is the kind of team that I am built for. So, he has Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is a scary mon. Okay, he has Grimmsnarl on the field. What are we gonna do? We are going to lead with... You know, let me just think about this for a minute. We want to shut down Grimmsnarl, so we probably want to bring Annihilape here. Okay. He thinks I'm going to bring Dondozo, so we're not going to bring Dondozo. So we are going to run Annihilape, Murkrow, right? And then in the back, we're going to bring Farigiraf Tatsugiri. This is a very strange team for me, but as you can see, he just tried to stop Dondozo. He brought out a grass type and an electric type, and that is not going to go too well for him. We're not going to go for Final Gambit. We are going to go for a Brick Break against the Meowscarada, and then we are going to taunt. Let's go for a Tailwind. Okay, sent him Breloom, that's fine. Tailwind, Brick Break, does a ton of damage, lost some HP, it's gonna Tailwind, that's fine. So, under these conditions, 134, it's possible that both of these Pokemon are faster. What we're gonna do here is we are going to Shadow Claw the Kilowattrel, and we're going to send in Farigiraf. I'm afraid of the Mach Punch here or something similar, so Farigiraf should stop any priority, which as you can see didn't come out, but that's okay. So he spores the Annihilape. We're still under Trick Room. Let's go for, okay, well Annihilape's probably going to die, but we're just going to do this, and we are going to Hyper. Okay, that's fine. He's still asleep. He Swords Dances. Alright, we are going to go for Shadow Claw against Kilowattrel, and Foul Play against the Breloom. Let's see how this goes. Sash, 1, Air Slash, he lives, Murkrow lives, Foul Play kills the Breloom, Annihilape wakes up, Shadow Claws, Kilowattrel's down, he has one Pokemon left. Again, Focus Sash is kind of good or something on Merc. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Damn, that was good. Oh my god, I completely lost my train of thought. Bruh. Okay, this is not looking great for Tatsugiri, but we'll see how this goes. Wow, that thing has play rough. Holy shit, that's bad. Whoa, I think I'm dead. I think that's it. That's rip. Damn. He played that really well. There's not really anything I can do about this. Yeah, it's just nice. Okay. So let's think about this game. How did this game go wrong? So I led with Annihilate Murkrow. Not a bad lead. He led Meowscarada Kilowattrel. So he immediately pulled Meowscarada out because Annihilate is scary, which is fair. And I'm Tailwinded and then Brick Breaked the Breloom. Now, I Brick Breaked into Breloom because I expected Meowscarada to stay in, and even though Meowscarada's fast, if it had used Sucker Punch, which was probably what it was going to go for, I would have killed it. So he switches out, he brings in Breloom and leaves Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel setting up Tailwind was really bad for me. What I should have done, and I actually did not expect, is I should have taunted the Kilowattrel. I thought the Kilowattrel was here for attacking. I didn't think it was here for support. So that's something that we've learned. Now that Kilowattrel is a support/attacking Pokemon, anytime I see Kilowattrel, I can go for the taunt against it as long as it leads, right? If I had taunted the Kilowattrel turn 1, Annihilate would have outsped Breloom next turn, and it probably would have outsped Kilowattrel, so I could have dealt a lot of damage to Kilowattrel, and then probably done foul play into Breloom, or I sent in for Rigorath, right, because I was scared of Mach Punch, but I had no reason to be scared of Mach Punch because I had Focus Sash. That was definitely the misplay from me. If I had not sent in for Rigorath, then we would have been fine, but that's okay, that stuff happens. So that was a bad play by me. It wasn't even like the taunt I should have done, it was that I should not have sent in for Rigorath. That was the misplay for sure. Alright, well, we're 1-1. Let's try again. We'll just do 1 or 2 more games. Okay, so here's a really popular team I've seen, so hit them with the good luck. Okay, so against that kind of team, let's go for... We don't want to run Trick Room because King Gambit's slow as hell, and so is Amoonguss. So no Trick Room, okay? We're going to run Murkrow, Annihilate. Again, a lead I like. We're not worried about priority stuff, so in the back, he has Clear Smog, probably on Amoonguss. In the back, this is going to be weird, but we're going to bring for Rigorath, we kind of need for, or we can bring Dundozo, that's eerie. I like this, okay. Murkrow Annihilate, right? Oh, what do you know? It's an Amoonguss. Here's what we do against Amoonguss. Taunt into Amoonguss, Brick Break into the King Gambit. If he switches, we're fine. We're going to taunt the Amoonguss so no Spore comes out, no shenanigans. Right, he tried to go for Spore. See? Amoonguss likes doing that kind of stuff, and it's not immune to taunt. So now, what we want to do is we want to Tailwind. We're going to Brick Break into the King Gambit again. Here comes the Gyarados, but see, I run Defiant so that my attack actually gets raised. Now King Gambit's ultra dead. Gyarados is left, and another Pokemon's going to come in. He forfeited, right? And you're like, oh, he forfeited on turn 2. Why would he do that? He couldn't win at this point. I'm going to be dead honest. So he has Amoonguss, King Gambit, Gyarados, and another Pokemon. The last Pokemon does not matter in this case. If he sends in Amoonguss next to Gyarados, I taunt it again, and then Annihilate Thunder punches Gyarados. Boom. Gyarados is dead. Amoonguss is left on the field only having its attacking move, which is probably like Giga Drain or Sludge Bomb or Clear Smog. And then, whatever Pokemon is in the back comes in. I still have 4 Pokemon to his 2. What is he going to do at that point, you know? So, you know, it's that thing of like, we took a bad loss last game, but whenever this team wins, it really wins because it just shuts down the other team from doing what they want to. I am a little surprised he didn't lead Grimmsnarl, but it happens. If he did lead Grimmsnarl, what I could have done is Brick Break the Grimmsnarl, and then taunt or Tailwind, whatever I wanted to do against the other Pokemon. So that was pretty good. That one was so short. Let's do one more. This will be the last one. Okay, a Goldenago. Is that how you say it? Goldengo? Okay. Pelipper, Gastrodon. This is a lot of strong Pokemon on the field. I am curious why he's running Beartic on this team. However, it doesn't matter. We're going to run Trick Room this time. So let's go for Rigoraph, right? We're going to go for Rigoraph, Arboliva. We're going to bring Dondozo. And we can either bring Annihilate, Tatsugiri. We don't really need... Actually... Bring Murkrow. I'm gonna bring Murkrow because I'm scared of setup with the Goldenago and the Garchomp. The Garchomp starts Dragon Dancing, or the Goldenago starts nasty plotting, we're gonna have a bad time. So let's just chill out a little bit. We're gonna try and stop that stuff. I'm not really sure. A lot of these Pokemon I don't see very often, so I'm not sure what he's going for, to be honest. Beartic Pelipper. Does Beartic get Swift Swim? It does get Swift Swim. Okay, so this is Swift Swim Beartic. Beartic is going to try and absolutely nuke Arboliva, so we're going to Trick Room Protect, because that Beartic is a scary boy. I didn't know Beartic got Swift Swim. I thought it was just Slush Rush, but... you know, you learn new things every day. Swift Swim Beartic is scary because that is a lot of speed under a very strong Pokemon. Beartic has a very high attack stat. It's really good. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, Terrestrialized Water type. Protect. Liquidation. We just barely live. Hurricane. No bueno. Trick Room is up. Alright, now we have some shenanigans because Thunderbolt on Pelipper is going to hit like a truck, and Energy Ball on Beartic is going to hit like an absolute truck because he's a water type. So how do you protect against this one, my dude? He's either going to have to double switch, which would be really bad for him, or he's going to have to... can't use priority. This is a bad situation for him. He has 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Protect. That's fine. Thunderbolt. Pelipper's dead. Your Beartic is still alive, but he's still slow as hell because he's still boosted by rain. So what do you bring in next to try and stop me? What are you going to do about this? Okay, that is actually the Pokemon I expected. I really want to Earth Power the Golden Ego, but we're not going to do that. Alright, here's what we're going to go for. We're going to switch into Murkrow, and then we are going to Energy Ball the Beartic again. Well played, but Gastrodon's still dead. Make it rain, I sash that. Ape Citrus, perfect. Harvest gave me my Citrus Berry back. Here's what happens now, right? How much damage did that do to Arbovia? Did 7-3, that's cool. Who went first? Arbovia goes first. Okay, Arbovia goes first. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to try and foul play the Beartic, which probably is not going to work because he is going to go for Protect, and then I'm going to go Terrestrialize Ground type into Golden Ego, try and kill it. Perfect. See, that's why we run Ground type Arbovia, because it's so good. We need those ground types to take out Golden Ego. Alright, now I have 2 Pokemon who are still faster than your boy. We're gonna go for Foul Play, Energy Ball, unless he gets Double Protect. That's it. He's dead. Look at that. Not a single Pokemon died. This team is baller. Dude, Arbovia works so good. This was the perfect Pokemon to replace Amoonguss. It's slow as hell. It hits like a truck. It has versatility. It has defenses. It just took a Make It Rain from Golden Ego. Like, easily too. It didn't almost die. It still had 25% HP, and then it Citrus Berried, and then it harvested the Citrus Berry back. Oh, yes, dude. This team is so awesome. Come on, man. That was hype. Alright. This team is crazy. You already know what's up. We're gonna do some more playing with it. So it looks like I just hit 1200 on the leaderboards. That's not crazy or anything. Like that's really low. But I've only played 6 or 7 games, 8 games with this team, probably 8, like 8 games with this team. And this was the first 4 games I've played with Arboliva, and it works. Arboliva is so good. Yeah, dude, Pokemon's awesome. I'm gonna take the VGC serious this year, and let's see how this team does. Let's see how we do. I guess that's all for now. I just ranted for an hour about a children's game with magical creatures, so I hope you enjoyed. Peace.